Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, and this is my labor and delivery story. And I just posted a few pictures of my son when he was born. He's so adorable. And this is him a few weeks later. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hi everybody, this is Fashion Princess J, and I wanted to talk to you guys about my labor and delivery story. I don't have my son with me now because I'm at a different location, but let's get started. So I had him Wednesday, but it all started like from Monday, really. Monday the 11th. My son was born 4 o'clock in the morning, Wednesday, March 13th. So it's 3/13/13, and he was born. He had a low birth weight, which baffled the doctors and me. I was wondering, like, what happened? And I ate a lot and I gained so much. He was 4 pounds 14 ounces. Yeah. So I was shocked. Doctors were shocked. This delivery was tough. In the beginning, it started out okay, but then it went into sort of a crisis mode a little bit. But I'm blessed that I still had him vaginally, and he's a healthy little baby boy, and I just thank God for him. He brings smiles to my face every day. I started the Monday. I started feeling contractions like maybe every hour, and I didn't really think anything of it. It was like, whatever, you know, every hour is probably like the Braxton Hicks thing, you know, false alarm. But no, I started timing it when I started feeling it every half an hour or so, like that. And I'm like, wait a second, every half an hour now? It was like every hour for like 3 hours. It wasn't even long. And then I started feeling it every half an hour, and it's like it's gradually coming close together. And I'm like, something's going on here now. And I called my mom. I was at church at a Monday night service. And I told my mom about it. And she's like, you know what, just hurry up and come home. And at that time, when I finally called her, it was like 20 minutes apart. And I started to feel a little bit of pain then. Because I'm like, oh, this is getting intense. And when I finally got home, which is pretty much an hour later, they were pretty much, the contractions were 10 to 12 minutes apart. And I kind of bore with the pain for it as long as I could until my husband came home, which was around 7:30 in the morning because he works the night shift. About another hour, and I'm like, I can't take this anymore. And so I had my things together already, so I got everything together and just head to the hospital, which was like 5-10 minutes away from our house. And they did a series of tests and hooked me up to the monitors and everything. And lo and behold, I'm at that point. I was about 8 minutes apart. Having contractions about 8 minutes apart, and then it quickly increased to 5 minutes apart contractions, and I'm feeling this pain. At that point, 4 centimeters dilated, and they was like, this is a perfect time for you to come in. You should be having this baby probably within the next 4 hours or so. And I'm like, whoo, yay, you know, let's get this started. I just want to have this baby and get out of this hospital quick as possible. And it didn't go that way for me, unfortunately. I progressed to 6 centimeters dilation, shall I say, and after that was stuck there for about 10 hours, literally. And 10 hours of bearing contractions is really a long time, and it takes a toll on you. Like, my stamina was not as high as it was in the beginning, and the pain just seemingly started to get a little bit more intense, and I couldn't, you know, I was still bearing it, but it was like, oh my gosh, when is this baby gonna come? I started to get a little bit frustrated. So anyways, the doctors decided to break my water. My water wasn't broken yet. So they broke my water, and the pain did increase, but it wasn't as bad. It was still bearable until 5 hours later they decided to give me Pitocin because I was still stuck. Like, maybe I just increased maybe to 7 centimeters of dilation and still stuck there. After they gave me Pitocin, it just went downhill for me in terms of comfort. I was in pain. Completely in pain, and I could not deal with the pain. I thought I could. It was really unbearable. So as a last resort, and recommended by my doctor, they said I needed to take the epidural. Before I got the epidural, I got this drug. I totally forgot the name of it, but I wrote everything. The name of the medicine that they gave me before the epidural was this Sadal medicine. This drug did not work for me whatsoever. I mean, I was knocked out. Like, I didn't even know where I was at one point. I'm like, I still felt the contractions, so it really didn't do anything. The drug that they gave me before did more harm than epidural, and they pretty much schooled me on what the epidural was all about and how it would help the baby, you know. And I was a sucker for that. If this can help my baby, okay, I'll take it. So I got it. 10 o'clock is when I got the epidural on the 12th, and that was Tuesday night. It was now a waiting game, so I got to get a little bit of the sleep. Let's just say, y'all, my total labor and delivery was about 20 hours. 20 hours. That's almost a day that I've been in labor trying to get my son into this world. And it was a tough time, but through the grace of God, everything paid off pretty much. So anyways, to really end this story overall, they have this system where they talk about, they measure where the baby's head is, and I forgot the name of the system, and his head was still far up. He was not going anywhere. I'm this much dilated, 8.5 centimeters dilated, and this baby is still up there. He's not coming. And I was very frustrated about that at that point, because I've been through hell with all this pain. So anyways, trying to make this story as quick as possible, but a 20-hour delivery, how do you do that? So through this process of, I forgot what they call it, with the baby's head was still at -2, and I'm like, Mom, I need to push right now. So I asked the nurse, can I push? And I started to push, and the baby's head went to 0, and then it went back up. I was so frustrated, and I'm like, but they said keep pushing. I started pushing around 3 a.m. that morning, March 13th. And the head went to +1. So I was like, yes, we're getting ready for this baby. They called the doctor, the midwife, and everybody come in, all the different nurses. It was like, I don't know, it felt like 16 different people up in there. Started pushing again, like when the doctor came around 3:25, around there. And I pushed. And let me tell you, ladies, those 10 seconds that you push through each contraction is the longest 10 seconds in the entire world, in the entire universe. I'm like, how long is these seconds? So anyway, I was just, it's tiresome to push. It's tiresome. So I had to push like my life depended on it, which it did. And at 4 o'clock in the morning, my little bundle of joy was born. And I was the happiest thing in the world. The only thing is, I ended up getting high blood pressure at that time. So they kicked everyone out of the room because now I'm on the critical list. It was hell, but after they pretty much got my blood pressure to a normal point, they ended up moving me to another room where visitors can come in and come and see the baby, me and the baby. So that's the whole story. 20 hours later, you know, and I labored for this beautiful bundle of joy. He's the best thing in my life, and I love him. And I'm like, this is how mothers feel. It's just so amazing. And they're right. You know, you really do forget about the pain when you have this baby in your arms. You're like, well, whatever. He's the best thing ever. Trust me. And would I trade anything in the world of what happened to me? No, never. It was supposed to happen that way. You know, it was supposed to happen so that I have a wonderful, healthy baby. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you know, you can leave a comment below or you can message me. And don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys. Peace.